Noelle Lee, and I just wanted to do this short demonstration of some stretches for low back pain. Because as a primary care doc, I certainly see lots of back pain. Most of us at some point in our lives have had some back pain. And as an osteopathic physician who does osteopathic treatment, I see even more of it. So let's just start with a stretch for our quads and hip flexors. Now, these stretches are really for someone who has chronic back pain and is trying to manage it, or is kind of out of that very acute, I can hardly move phase. If you're in a phase where your back is in so much spasm, you know, it hurts to roll over in bed, it's not quite the place where you want to start these kind of stretches. There are some more very gentle movements you can do. But these stretches might actually hurt, so be careful. All right, so first thing is stretching our quads. So the easiest way to stretch your quads is just grab your foot, typical runner stretch. Most important thing is you're holding in your belly and tucking your pelvis under and then bringing your leg back. You don't want to be doing this because that can hurt your back worse. Now, if you're someone who can't grab your ankle, or this is too much of a stretch that's putting you in pain, the other option is to put your knee on a chair. You can hold onto the chair back so you feel stable. Again, make sure your pelvis is tilted under, you're not like this, and you engage those belly muscles and then just take a step forward to the point where you feel the stretch in here. Now, if you need to come forward further to feel the stretch in here, great. But if you feel the stretch right here, then that's good enough. And then do that both sides. Stretching the front is the most important thing. Sometimes it seems like, why am I stretching my leg muscles if my back hurts? But try it. Even if you're someone who's been sitting for a while and you're taking a 5-minute break, stretch your quads. If it hurts and you've been standing a while, stretch your quads. It's like magic. Sometimes that back pain just disappears. So next we stretch our hamstrings. Typical, just touch your toe kind of stretch works. If you're here, that's fine. You know, I'm just pretty flexible. I do a lot of yoga. But it's not about how flexible you are. It's just getting that stretch in. So 2 other options for hamstring stretches, if that's too much for you or that hurts your back, are to do it either sitting and bending forward, like that, just till it feels good. Take a nice deep breath, relax into it, or laying down. And you could have this opposite knee bent, and you can pull this foot towards you, or you can put a belt around this instep and just pull it towards you as far as you need it to go to feel a stretch in the back of your leg. And then the last 2 stretches are going to be on the floor. You do want to be on a nice firm surface. So there's the figure 4 stretch, where you cross your ankle over the opposite knee. Keep this foot flexed, like pull the toes towards your knee, and then you want to pull this leg towards you, just to where you feel a nice stretch in this IT band and into your glute. And I'll show that on the other side, just so the angle, you can really see what I'm doing. And then the last one is a spinal twist. And particularly when you're in acute back pain, you may not be able to pull your legs up and do it, but if you're feeling pretty good, you can do it that way. But the point is just to get a stretch again in the side of this leg and into the glute. So just like this, feet on the ground, and just let your knees fall to the side. If you feel a stretch here, that's great. If your knees can fall closer to the floor, great. You just take it to the place where you feel like some sensation in that muscle, and then you relax into it. Take 3 deep breaths with each one of these stretches, and then same thing, other side. And just relax into it. And then remember, every time you get up and down from the floor, roll to the side and push up like this. Don't just fling your body up, because that will re-injure your back. All right, so just to review, that was 4 stretches. First stretch was quad stretch, like this, or like this on a chair. Second stretch is hamstrings, either standing up, seated, or laying down and pulling your leg up towards you. Third stretch is figure 4. So one leg crossed over the other and pulling that thigh towards you. And fourth stretch is spinal twist. Try that out, see how it works.